The Julia Gabriel Debates is a competition whereby students go against other students from different schools in debating. It is free and it is a very good learning experience for everyone participating. Today is round 2 of the Julia Gabriel Debates. I'm Sean.
I'm Seth, and we are from SaintsTV. We are featuring the highlights of the second round of the Julia Gabriel Debates competition.
Good evening, everyone. I am Eric, and I'm here to interview Mark Gabriel, the manager of this event, the Julia Gabriel's debate competition.
What do you think about this year's debate teams?
What do I think about the teams in this year's competition? Well, so far we've had the first round, and everything I've heard from the judges this year is that there are a number of very good teams in this year's competition. I think all the judges who've been watching the debates have told me they think the standard this year is at least as good in previous years. Maybe in some cases there's a few particular teams that have stood out. So I think, yeah, in all 3 of the divisions we've got some good teams. I think what the judges have particularly been telling me is that in the lower divisions, Division 2 and Division 3, the standard seems to get better and better every year, which is encouraging.
What made you decide to let St. Andrews host debates?
Well, we're always looking for schools that are willing to host the rounds. It does take quite a lot of work to put together one of these rounds. We have 15 or 16 debate rooms happening simultaneously. We have students in each room being chairmen, timekeepers, and ushers. And this is a lot of organizational work that goes into it. This is the 3rd year that we've been back to St. Andrews for the 3rd consecutive year. St. Andrews has done a very good job of organizing rounds in the last 2 years and has been very keen to do it again. So we're very happy to come back again to a school that seems to enjoy hosting and always does a good job.
How do you think debates will impact students?
How do I think debates will impact students? I think there's a number of things that students can learn from taking part in debating. Debating is, one, a very good way of building public speaking skills and becoming more comfortable and confident in standing in front of an audience and presenting to them, and also building not just informative public speaking skills, but also persuasive speaking skills, learning how to engage and persuade an audience and try to win them over to a particular point of view. It's also a form of speaking where, while the teams will prepare many of their arguments before the debate and know what they're planning to go out and say, they also have to react to things that they didn't expect, the other team coming up with arguments that they didn't anticipate, and think about them quickly and figure out how they're going to respond. So it teaches students to not only be good public speakers in terms of delivering prepared and well-rehearsed arguments, but also thinking on their feet and responding to things that they didn't expect. And I think the debating is also a very good way to learn about topical issues and think about them. In any debate, you have a proposition team and an opposition team arguing about something that is a genuine issue of interest in today's world. Gives students an opportunity to think about those issues, look at them from 2 different points of view, and think about what their opinions might be and how those issues might affect their lives in the future. So it's a great way to build public speaking skills, be able to develop confidence in communication, both prepared and in the moment communication, and also to explore different issues and come to understand them.
Here we have the secondary Sri and A selling foods and drinks for the school funds. Now let's check on how they are doing. So what's your name?
I'm Henry from class 3J3.
So what are you selling here?
I'm selling some snacks, and my other schoolmate from Sec 3 NA is selling some drinks, muffin and Old Chunky.
How do you feel about helping the school?
Feeling great to help the school to raise some fund.
So what is your goal tonight?
To raise as much fund as possible to clear all the snacks here.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
Now let us interview students on their opinions of Julia Gabriel debate competition.
Which school are you from?
I'm from Fuhua Secondary School.
What's your name?
My name is Jennifer.
So what's your view on the competition?
My view on the competition is that it gives a platform for youths like us to express our views on political debates, like how women should be able to be taking part in elections and so on and so forth. So I think it helps to give youths an opinion on everyday affairs and government things about the government as well. Yeah.
So what do you think your chances of winning are?
I think as a student from my own school, right, I think that every school will expect that your school will be able to win. So that is something that we all aspire to do. Yeah.
Thank you for your time. This is St. Margaret's. They have just won their recent debate match. So what are your names?
Tara Tiwari.
Adele Tai.
Shemaine Law.
So how do you win? How do you feel winning the competition?
We feel that it's more about winning. Like if we won but we didn't learn anything and we hadn't improved from our previous match, then the fact that we won wouldn't really matter to us, because it's about the improvement that will help us further our experience in debate.
Okay. Congratulations on winning the match.
Thank you.
So what is your name and school?
We won and Methodist Girls Secondary.
So what is your opinion on the Julia Gabriel debate competition?
It's very informative and allow amateur debaters to learn more about how to debate and the techniques and skills.
We believe that the responsibility that these parents do voluntarily will result in the economic benefit of the society, just like those who work in the public sphere, which is why they should be paid just like those in the public sphere. But we feel that it is unfair that only the rich are able to personally care for their youth and elderly just because they are financially independent, whereas the poorer families have to depend on the direct government services such as old folks home, government hospitals and childcare centres. Therefore, it is morally wrong that the choice of whether or not you can personally take care of your own family is decided purely on the amount of income you receive.
This future generation and workforce will be doing the same thing that their fathers and mothers are doing now. Are we going to neglect the point that these homemakers are actually nurturing our future generations? No, ladies and gentlemen, and that is why we should recognize them for everything that they are doing. In conclusion, what we, the proposition, would like to do is reverse this disgustingly unfair status quo that we face in society, and that we feel it's economically right and morally just to pay them for what they are doing, because it is unfair to not pay housewives and house husbands for their work.
St. Andrews has just lost the match, although they put up a really great fight. But the opposing team was much better. I hope that we can work hard and do better next time. Up and on.
We have come to the end of round 2 of the Julia Gabriel debate competition. Thank you and good night.